Hey guys, I'm gonna get back here from that video, guys. Welcome back to episode of my retrospective series where we take a look at stadiums in Madden 22, 23, 24, and finally Madden 25. See how much they have changed over the years and what's new, what's different. So I decided let's add in Madden 22. Main reason why is because Madden 22 did have a lot of cool features, like actual cars that would drive around. It also had the biggest map of any Madden when it came to, you know, the actual like surroundings outside of the actual stadium. So because of that, I wanted to take a look at Madden 22 as well. So yeah, this is also going to be post commentary. I'm not going to be doing this live. Main reason why is because I feel like I can cover a lot more points and I don't just ramble too much on certain areas of the stadium. So that is that. Now, for Madden 22, as I said before, yes, it did have the biggest outside of the stadium, but it wasn't really detailed inside the stadium. So, ironically enough, with Madden 22, EA focused a lot more on just the presentation outside the stadium, and they didn't really focus as much on, like, you know, you actually playing the stadium, which is kind of weird. And again, yes, it's because of angles. They get different angles, camera angles when it comes to the game, and that's kind of their bread and butter, you know, when you log into the game, and that's kind of how they sell the game, right? They have videos of it. Oh, look, the presentation of going in the game, right? Now, this is Metlife Stadium, which obviously hosts both the Giants and the Jets. Both of the stadiums look pretty much exactly the same on both the Jets and the Giants side. So that's also another, you know, kind of two birds, one stone. That's why we're starting off with this team right here. But the locker room, kind of a little, I don't know. The quality is not the greatest, but it is Madden 22. You got to keep in mind, this is not my recording. This is like, well, not my recording messing up. This is just Madden 22. Madden 22, it was not the greatest on PC. It was a little weird. It was the first year of PC on Madden. I guess not the first year, actually. No, the first year was Madden 19. But it still wasn't the greatest. It was last gen. The graphics weren't the greatest. You're going to see a huge upgrade once we go to Madden 23 and then Madden 24. And obviously, you know, the late and great Madden 25. Anyway, up here we got ourselves a little bit of a kind of emptiness right there. We have our suites, which really aren't furnished that much, aren't really too much inside of them. We do got Metlife right here. Behind the Jumbotron, nothing really in there. We do have people up here, which is kind of cool, because this is something we don't see really in any other Madden, is actual people up there on the very top row right that, in those suites. Usually they're just empty. And because of how the angle works with the stadium, you don't ever really see those suites, so it's not like it's really that big of a deal. We do have a very much emptiness out here. Of course, this is where the Coke, or not the Coke bottles, but the soda bottles are on the side of the building, and they're not there. Interesting. Okay. We got some advertisements out of sight. Okay, that's something we have not seen an advertisement for in Madden before. Munchburger, we have seen that a million times. NTCE, I don't think we have seen that one either. And holy crap, this is not developed at all. Alright, so we're going to see it a lot better in the future Maddens. But I kind of forgot with Madden 22 how little developed it was on some of these stadiums. Like, again, you know, they worried about presentation, but it wasn't as developed. Now, one thing you don't see on the outside are people. Oh, there's the soda bottles. Okay, I thought they were not there for a second. What you don't see on the outside is people, because Madden 22 did not like the idea of putting people on the outside of the stadium. 23 was like that as well, and then 24 just decided to make every single human being an ant and put them outside the stadium. And it is just funny. I showed it off in the previous video how they look. They literally just walk around like ants. They walk around in circles. They just don't have any real true pattern to the actual like walking of them. It's it's the funniest thing. But again, you're never going to see it. So that's pretty much why they went about it the way they did. So I just kind of wanted to no clip through here, seeing if we're missing anything, making sure we don't miss any little detail in any of these stadiums. And again, like I said, now we're going to be talking about the outside of the stadium and the outside world of this stadium, which for the most part, it is very barren. It is a humongous outside. Again, you know, this is something we talk about in Madden 25 as well. But Madden 22 is, the maps are just way bigger. I mean, they're way more enhanced, way bigger, way more just dense than Madden 25 is. So that's why, you know, again, Madden 22, I feel like when it comes to the map, them creating maps, that was their peak. And then they've gone downhill since. But still, too much content outside the map. So we got that little red thing right there, which... tell me down below. I know someone already told me what that actually building is, but I always forget. I don't know why, but I'm going to try my best not to forget at this point. But this is, of course, the little Space Center. Yeah. You know what's funny is I always call that red thing the Space Center, and people always tell me I'm wrong. It might be a mall. It might be a mall, because I'm trying to remember what people tell me. Because you guys do amaze. You guys tell me down below, like, exactly what these things are. And then my brain just goes, oh, that's great information to know. And then it goes away. I don't know. I gotta go one day up to Metlife. I'm in Dayton, Ohio. That's where I live. So it's not too far of a drive for me. What is that, like, probably 3 hours? It's not too bad. I might just go there and just see it. Especially right now, because I feel like I can get a ticket to a Jets game and it won't cost me that much money. Actually, no, the Jets did win last week. And the Jets are kind of on a tear, I feel like, and they might start getting really good really quickly. So maybe I shouldn't be trashing the Jets yet. I mean, the Jets are like, what, 3-6 though? Can we trash the Jets yet? I think Jets fans have already trashed themselves, so I don't think that's really saying much when it comes to that. But all right, so we got ourselves a beautiful Roethlisberger, New Jersey. Notice how I butchered that? Yeah. It's New Jersey anyway. Not New York. The New Jersey Jets and the New Jersey Giants, which this year, not looking too good. Although, if the Jets do win all the games left, they could, you know, take it back. All right, so now we're going to Madden 23. And whoa! The graphics, they got better. They got a lot better. Yeah. I also realized one thing. Blacks in Madden. Let me correct my statement here. The color black in Madden is not the greatest. Okay? If I get canceled. The color black in Madden is not the greatest when it comes to low light. Madden's just not good with low light. But there's never really a scenario where low light's a thing in Madden. Right? Every time you play Madden, you have lights. You have lights on the stadium. There's lights on the field. Everything is lit up. So I'm starting to realize this more and more. But, you know, well, yes, 22 was, you could tell 23 is a lot better graphic-wise when it comes to the lights. But even then, I mean, it's still, the darks are very real. It's very weird looking with the darks there. But anyway, though, not get canceled. I'm not getting canceled here. Yeah, but anyway, the darks is just, it's very weird looking overall-wise. But, 24, though, is the first one when we have Next Gen. And I feel like Next Gen really helped the graphics. Which, again, you know, I think I want to say 22 and 23 were capped with how good graphics-wise they could get. Because I know 24 being Next Gen, they kind of just opened the floodgates. And by the way, I'm running all of these recordings. I recorded all these games. My software, my hardware I'm using is a 4090 and a 14900K and 64 gigabytes of RAM. So, a little side note, you're wondering, yeah, I'm running the best software, it's the best hardware possible on a PC, and Madden still gives you that kind of like fuzzy look when it comes to it being too dark. Anyway, we got Brian Wait, did that say Brian? Did that not just say Brian, the thing in front? Hey, we got this. So this wasn't, I don't believe this was in Madden 22, unless we missed past it. I didn't see it in Madden 22. I also like watching this back retrospective series, because with post commentary, it's not like I'm recording it live where I forget some things. I can actually pick out more things that are new and changed. Although these sponsors aren't really changed that much. Oh, that's what I thought. It does not say Brian. Okay. Why did I think that said Brian? Monsoon Air. Got some tire companies out here. Got a gigantic G for no reason. We got the 2 soda bottles that are there in every single Madden, by the way. And again, with Madden 23, just like Madden 22, you're not going to see any people. You do see solar panels on the top of the roof right here, but you're not going to see anybody around the actual stadium. It is very just, again, bare. Even though Madden 23 wasn't, I feel like Madden 23 wasn't as good as Madden 22 with outside like presentation, but Madden 24 is when they really picked it up. And then Madden 25, they gave up because why not? You know, it's just like Madden 25, we're just like, all right, 180. Got that nice little green grass of land right there. Okay. Kind of bright green grass of land for no reason. Nice. Got some random lakes that go absolutely nowhere. So this map, I believe, is smaller than the 22 map. It's not as big. So, and then Madden 24 is smaller and Madden 25 is smaller, even though all 4 of these are absolutely humongous. But this is technically smaller than 22, and we are literally traveling for like 17 years, it feels like. Even though somehow, some way, this is smaller. It's EA, you did not need to make this map this big. I mean, the stadium's all the way over there, and it has, like, it's not even close. Like, you can go and actually get lost on this map. With some maps, you can do that. All right, so now we're going to transition over to Madden 24. The year of our Lord. Madden 24. After we look at these last buildings right here. And now going into Madden 24. Yeah, the graphics got so much better. Yeah. I feel like the graphics just took like a humongous W leap. All right, so we got away tunnel. Okay, we got away tunnel again. The tunnels actually got enhanced. Madden was like, you know what? We're done with the bullcrap. We're just going to actually make the tunnels better. We're actually going to improve the tunnels. So shout out to EA Sports for that. The little W's I can give them is that this is a humongous W. They actually fixed a lot of the problems with the tunnels, made them a little bit better. And I feel like 24 in general was the big leap. But again, 24 also was next gen, so it kind of does make sense. EA Sports could do a little bit more with next gen than they could with current gen. So it does help out a lot to, 24 be kind of that year where things start taking off. We finally got a, a fire alarm in the stadium. Finally. And it just took Madden 24 coming out for that to actually happen. Shout out to EA Sports. All right, so let's go up here, actually. Hold up. Where should we go next here? I guess, let's go outside the stadium. I keep forgetting, the stadium doesn't have any walk-around area. It's so weird because there's so many stadiums that have walk-around areas that actually have like areas like concession stands, places for you to buy food and stuff like that. Metlife is such a big stadium, but it doesn't have any of those things in Madden. Which, again, so many other stadiums have those things, but not with this stadium in Madden, at least. It's just there's so many areas I feel like you could add that. Obviously, no one's going to see it, and mainly the reason why a lot of these stadiums do have that is because there's open areas, like when you're in the field, and you can actually see past that. You can see the areas where people do that, so that's why they have it. But it's just like I feel like That's something they could have definitely added, but hey, it is what it is. All right, so let's go ahead and go on the outside here. As you see, this is, again, a lot more just blank space. For the most part, I feel like 24 and 23 are very, very similar. Again, like I said, I think 24 took a big, big leap forward, but it's very similar when it comes to a lot of the stuff. When it comes to a lot of stuff, I mean, is like a lot of the little details. I just feel like 24 enhances them. Like 24 makes them actually amazing. 23 put them in place, but I feel like 23 didn't have not the resource, but didn't have they didn't go hard enough with 23. 24, they actually finished everything. And then 25 just piggybacking off 24. But with that being said, you see there's people everywhere. Yes, we have our ants. And yes, I consider them ants because that's what they are. It's every single time, bro. They're ants. They're the way they act, the way they operate, they're like ants. They run around in circles. They walk random places. They'll walk in the middle of the road for no reason, like just to walk back from the middle of the road. The tracing in Madden 24 is the greatest, because if you guys remember Madden 22, and we're going to look at different stadiums, there are stadiums that actually have cars that drive around by themselves. Okay, I know that's crazy to say out loud, but it's true. And they have mapping where they will drive to their house, and they'll drive to maybe where they live, park in the garage, and that's it. That's Madden 22. So when I see Madden 24 and all the randomness of it, it makes me laugh, because it's just bro, you have mapping in Madden 22 for driving cars, but Madden 24, you have ants that run around and look weird. It's hilarious to me. Every single time I see it, it's hilarious to me. Anyway, though, we're about to get on to Madden 25 here. Again, Madden 24, map-wise, is a lot smaller, as you can see. I know it doesn't look that much smaller because it's still a huge map, but it is a lot smaller than Madden 22 and Madden 23. But overall-wise, this map, even though it's humongous, so much wasted potential, I feel like. They could have went a little crazier with this, but I think in the general sense, I think New Jersey, where the stadium's located, I don't think there's really much going on outside the stadium. I think it is kind of the stadium's there, and then it's not a desert wasteland, but there's just not much going on. So I don't think they really were wrong with a lot of this stuff, but I feel like for the most part, some of it, I don't know. Some of it, I feel like they could have added some more things on. But now to Madden 25! Our game that also came out 10 years ago. Madden 25, Madden 25. You guys already know. Yeah. I still think they should have named it something else. I don't think they should have named it Madden 25. They should have named it Madden... Madden 25, and they could name Madden 25, but the name I was going into it was Madden 25, I can't think of the name I was going for. Not relaunched, but Madden 25, I can't think of the name I was going for. It's something it's remastered. Oh, that's what, yeah. Madden 25 remastered. That's what I was going for at the beginning of the year. I would have loved that. Or if they would put Madden 25 next gen. That would have worked out, but they still released it for current gen too. But that would have worked out, I feel so much better. Although they do kind of call every next gen Madden next gen. I don't know. I feel like they could have done it, okay? They could have did something. Madden 25, The New Beginnings. Because every time I type in Madden 25, it gives me 2014's copy. So, they could have named it something else. Anyway, though, for the most part, with Madden 25, again, like I said, it's very much like Madden 24. There will be ants on the outside. I don't feel like the ants are that crazy with Madden 25 as they were with Madden 24. They're a little bit more sufferable. They don't just walk around in circles. They actually have patterns where most of the patterns are kind of just circles, but it's a little bit more solvable, okay? They also conjugate in smarter areas where it's not just like sporadic. It actually makes sense where they conjugate. We also have a sign right here that says, please, something. So I do not know what that says. Hey, we have Giants logos or Giant signs or flags outside on the lights. Nice. Again, you know, little things added that I feel like makes the game so much better. You wanted gameplay being fixed? You got flags on light poles. Be happy. I can't wait to Madden 26 and they actually put people in that little box thing. I can't wait until they put people in there. Because I know at Madden 26, that's probably where they're going to put people in there. That's where we're going to get people. In that little box thing. But as I was saying, though, as you can see, they're a little bit more, like, better when it comes to, like, the area. Like, it makes a little bit more sense here. You got people on the 50. You got people walking around here. You got the same guy 7 times. That's another thing. Madden 26, can we get more player models? Like, fan models? I can create them myself in my, like, in Blender. But can we just get more? That's what I really want with Madden 26. Can we get more fan models? I don't want to see the same guys 17 times. It takes away from the immersion that people actually care about me winning the game. And also, we have a neon green field goal post. And also, I'm pretty sure is that college field goal post? Because of how thin it is, I believe the field goal post in college is a little thinner than the NFL. So I'm pretty sure that's like college field goal post anyway, but nice. I don't know. Anyway, outside of the stadium here. For the most part, again, you know, beautiful stadium. We also got this black box here. Okay, I'm going to stop. I promise I'll stop calling it the black box. I've gotten so many people angry with me for calling it the black box. Like, no, that's not the black box. That is a security thing or like a little area for blah, blah, blah. I forget exactly what people said. But, so I'll stop calling it the black box. I promise it's not the black box. Got T4 tire. Shout out to them for that. New York Giants, we got over here. And again, this map, it's very similar to Madden 24. It's not crazy small, but it's a lot smaller than Madden 22. And that's why, again, I wanted to bring Madden 22 in this and show you Madden 22 because of the fact that you really get to see the, you know, hugeness of the actual map. And you get to see it kind of get smaller over time. Also, this was not in any other Madden. This is brand new to Madden 25. So for all those guys that comment and say, oh, they could be working on gameplay. Why aren't they working on gameplay? This is stupid. We don't get to see this stuff. Just understand, your life is based on that little thing they added. You spent money so they could add that little thing on the outside. It's ironic too, because isn't that like you have to pay money for that, right? That's where you park. You give money to that and then you get to park. So EA Sports didn't give you gameplay so that they could give you an ability to spend money. And also this is here, which is cool. Because this train station thing is also here, which is not in any other Madden. Wasn't in 23, wasn't in 24, wasn't in 22. Only in Madden 25. So all the complaints about gameplay, guess what? This is what you get. This. Thing. Box. Square building. Overlay building. Overlays. Ovary. I don't know. Guys, make sure to like and subscribe button down below. If you did enjoy this, make sure to tell me down below and tell me what team I should do next. We will be doing all 32 teams. Again, you know, different kind of style here. If you want me to do a live comm, tell me down below. We'll do live comm. I just feel like with this, I can kind of have it playing in the background. You can see the differences, and I can give my thoughts and opinions as you guys are watching it. Again, as if we're all watching it together, but, you know, I kind of got the general gist of actually doing it with my brain, but still gotta give my thoughts and opinions as we go along here. But I think we're mainly with this series, we kind of make it more sporadic, so like I don't have like a set schedule of like what teams we're doing next. So again, like I said, if you comment a team, good chance is I'll see that comment, I'll probably like that comment, and we'll probably go on with the next one. We've done the Seahawks so far, and we've done the Detroit Lions. The other two stadiums, though, we didn't do Madden 22 variant, mainly because Madden 22 variant for those two stadiums weren't really crazy different. So that's why we kind of stuck it with, you know, Madden 23, Madden 24, and Madden 25. Adding 22 does make this video a lot longer, but I feel like it kind of gives you a better retrospect of all 4 games, right? And that's the point again. We're trying to kind of show the evolution over time. See, I can eventually get to my words correctly. Just takes me some time, you know. Anyway, tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. I'll see you guys in the next one. Deuces.